Does an older woman feel like having sex? Maya was 62 when she caught herself blushing at the touch of her partner's hand. It surprised her. Somewhere in her 40s, she had assumed, like many people do, that desire would fade with age. Friends often joked that sex was for the young, and society rarely painted older women as passionate beings. Yet here she was, heart fluttering, warmth rushing through her body, wanting intimacy just as much as, if not more than, when she was younger. The truth is, Maya's experience wasn't unusual. Psychology and medical research show that women don't simply lose interest in sex with age. What changes is how they experience it. In Maya's case, menopause had brought challenges: vaginal dryness, mood swings, nights of restless sleep. For a while, sex felt uncomfortable, but she learned that hormone shifts didn't erase desire altogether. Testosterone, the hormone that fuels sexual urges, was still active in her body. With a little help from lubricants and open communication, she discovered that her body could still respond with pleasure. What made the biggest difference, though, was her state of mind. At this stage in life, Maya carried far less stress about appearance, performance, or judgment. Her confidence had grown with age. She knew her body, her needs, her boundaries. That self-awareness turned intimacy into something richer. She no longer had to prove anything. She could finally just enjoy. Her partner, Raj, also played a role. They had been together for over a decade, and their bond had deepened over time. For Maya, sex was no longer only about physical release. It was about connection, the warmth of a lingering kiss, the tenderness of a touch that said, "I see you, I love you." Emotional closeness mattered more than ever, and when Raj made her feel safe, valued, and beautiful, her desire burned bright. Of course, health mattered too. Maya practiced yoga, ate nourishing food, and prioritized sleep. She noticed how her energy levels rose when she took care of herself. On weeks when she felt strong and well-rested, her sex drive followed. And while certain medications briefly lowered her libido, she spoke to her doctor, who reassured her that adjustments could help. That conversation alone removed the guilt and worry that had been blocking her enjoyment. Maya's story echoes research findings. Women in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s often report continued sexual interest. Many describe their experiences as more emotionally fulfilling than in their youth. Orgasms still released endorphins and oxytocin, leaving Maya happier, calmer, and more connected to her partner. The form of intimacy sometimes shifted: more slow touches, more communication, less urgency. But the joy remained. One evening, as she lay in Raj's arms after making love, Maya smiled. The younger version of herself had feared this part of life would be dull and loveless. Instead, it felt more vibrant than ever. So, does an older woman feel like having sex? The answer is yes, sometimes differently, sometimes more deeply, but always in a way that proves sexuality doesn't vanish with age. It evolves, grows wiser, and becomes a source of intimacy and joy well into later life.